All right. Here we go. Ready for y'all today. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to the stage of history. I am your illustrious host, Kevin Uncanny Anytime. It is on and popping, y'all. Thank you for tuning into the live, even if you catch this after the fact. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching this. Got some got some stuff in the works, y'all. Got some stuff in the works. Feeling unusually well. That's what's up. So gotta take that into consideration. Be happy with it, right? But yeah, interesting topic for today, guys. I've definitely talked about it before, but I figured repeated reminders, when we repeat them, they refine us, right? Repeated reminders, repeated refine us. And so the reward system, y'all, the reward system. Let's really get into that. First of all, before we get into that, I just wanted to mention my nephew just texted me. My nephew CJ just texted me good morning. Cutest thing ever, man. He's only 10. And I'm like, all right. Today's gonna be a great day. Today's gonna be a great day. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to CJ for texting me good morning this morning, man. That was pretty cool. I gave him my number last night. I went by my brother's house, gave him my phone number. He got a new phone and stuff, and I'm like, hey, all right. And he was like, can I take a picture of you so I can have it for my profile pictures? I'm like, sure, man. But yeah, or I sent him a picture. I sent him a picture. But yeah, um, it's on and popping today, y'all. It is on and popping today. All right. The reward system. All right. So I'm present moment going through things and then presenting it, right? Some days I don't know. Some days I pre-plan. Some days I pre-plan. Like I got next week pre-planned for Tuesday and Thursday. But some Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And then I'm like, okay, I'm like literally solely relying on, I'm like, okay, I try to remember. I didn't today, but I try to remember to pray, God, lead me in my thoughts, my words, and my actions. And then I just leave it at that. And I'm like, it'll come to me. Right. Today I was like, it'll come to me. I went and did some basketball today, of course, my normal workout routine. And then I had a phenomenal freaking day, man. Phenomenal game with myself, right? A one-on-one with myself, to where I'm challenging myself to make these shots. And so I go all around the world, or what they call it, all around the three-point line. And I shoot four shots from, let me see, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. So it's like it's 11 shots all the way around the three-point line. And from each position, I try to make it four times in a row, which sometimes can take me the whole hour to do. But today, something was up. I was feeling unusually well, and I went for 14 straight. So I was like, yeah, what? Let's freaking go, Kev. And then I got stuck at the top of the key and I couldn't make four straight. I would hit three straight and then miss the fourth one. And I was like stuck in a loop. And it took my whole workout, right? Took the whole time, because usually I work out from 5:30 to 6:30, and or 5:15 to 6:15. And yeah, I just couldn't make it. And I was like, I'm not freaking leaving until I make four in a row from the top of the key, man. That's the determination that I had. Nobody's paying attention besides God, I guess. I'm like, yo, I ain't leaving, dude. I ain't leaving until I get this. All right. So I finally get it, and I'm like, geez Louise. So my reward to myself was, I was like, I'm posting this, man. I'm posting this. Yeah. I'm posting this for memories, man. Because I need to know. You need to have a catalog of stuff that you've accomplished. And it doesn't have to be work. Doesn't have to be work, y'all. You don't have to be like, oh, I've been at this company 6 years, and or I managed to get 500 sales, and yeah, it's like, nah, man, celebrate some personal accomplishments too. All right. And reward yourself accordingly. That is the key, not to go overboard because it is very easy. It is very easy to go overboard. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give you three different things to think about: small, medium, large. All right. Small, medium, and large rewards. You want to think about that. This, my workout, which what I'm technically supposed to do, right? I put that on myself. Yo, Kev, you're supposed to do this, right? You're supposed to work out 5 days a week. So because I'm supposed to do that, that's part of my work routine, the routine that I've decided to make my work routine, right? I'm like, yo, 14 straight, man. I don't think I've ever done that in my life. So I'm like, okay, Kev, let's go. A new personal accomplishment, let's go. So I'm like, yeah, I'm all sweaty sitting down. After I got done, I was like totally done. I'm like, all right, finally. Because even after I hit 14 straight, I still had to complete that was a major key too. Even though I hit 14 straight in the midst of getting to the last section of the shooting that I needed to get to. And I get to the last section and I'm burnt. I'm burnt up because it was so to shoot threes and to make that many consecutively, y'all, I have to be tuned in, like super present moment. Kev mechanics shot, let's go, right? And so that's what I was doing, and it is a mental task, y'all. It's really mentally challenging to do that. Okay, and so when I got to the last shot, my God, dude, I was like on off, off, on off. And I'm like, come on. So I finally made it. Anyway, let me get off of that. What I'm talking about is this was a small reward, small little pinky, small little pinky reward, right? Because working out is a part of my life. It's part of the lifestyle, y'all. Okay, it's part of the mindset matters. You're gonna have to work out, and whew, that's another thing to look out for. Because when I come out with the program, with the 90-day transformation program, yo, I'm making it difficult. Completed the first week, and I'm like, I'm making this pretty difficult, man. Wow, I got homework on top of homework for you. It's gonna be, but it's part of what I've gone through. Is interesting because I'm pretty much putting everything together. And then I'm gonna have you do something when you wake up. I'm gonna have you do something before you go to sleep, and I'm gonna have you with some homework throughout the day. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be what's up. You're gonna love it. But I'm the small reward, right? The small little pinky reward I gave myself was because I rarely post about like what I be doing. I say, yo, I'm uncanny all the time, but I rarely post a bunch of stuff to be like, this proves that I'm uncanny. Like, yo, this is what I did today, or check out my physique, or any of that stuff, right? I don't do that. It's pointless. It's pointless to me. So what I wanted to do though is I was like, I want to remember this. That's key. All right. If you have a pen and paper or something like that, write this down. Okay. Remember your accomplishments, and you're gonna have to write them down or put them on social media, post it in some kind of way. If I recommend Facebook is amazing because they will show you the memories from years back. I don't think no other app does that. Facebook is a beast for that. I'm not gonna lie, because when I look at stuff that I did 3 years ago, 2 years ago, I'm like, yo, okay, Kev, we making progress. And so that's important. That's really actually really important for you to do that for yourself if you're not on Facebook or something like that. If you don't want to get on Facebook, then you're gonna have to figure out how to do it yourself. Okay. Because even when we post a bunch of stuff on our Instagram feeds, our TikToks, we don't go back through them and look at that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So it's incredibly important to really pay attention to that and make sure that you remember the accomplishments, because we get so hard on ourselves sometimes we can throw that out the window. Okay. So the small reward was, I was like, okay, I'm going to post it. So I posted it. I was like, yeah, man, good job, Kev. 14 straight, new personal best. It's locked in. Let's go. All right. So you want to have some kind of a small reward like that. So it was rewarding myself accordingly to what the task was, right? This is something that technically I'm already in the mode of doing that. Okay. I'm already working out. So small reward on top of that, like, yeah, it was a little accomplishment to myself, so I'm gonna celebrate it by posting, right? Don't go overboard. But some other ways you can think about that, right? Some other ways you personally can think about that is, I mean, go get some ice cream in the morning, or go get, a fancy coffee in the morning, or something like that. Something that just is in proportion to what you accomplished, right? That's the key. You really got to, and that's a self thing. That's a personal decision. It's a personal decision. You know what's small, you know what's large, you know what's medium. You know that for yourself. So you got to really pay attention and be like, okay, what could I do? And so I told y'all what I did, because that's what I felt was in proportion to what I accomplished, right? So if you want to do something medium, right? Something medium would be, I would say, a consecutive, like, maybe a couple weeks of doing something, right? Um, if you say, yo, I'm going to only listen to positive stuff for 2 weeks straight, right? That's like a medium sized goal. I say from 2 weeks to like 2 months is a pretty medium, nice sized goal. Okay. So in between that time frame, when you are going through things, you want to, again, appropriately be like, okay, how can I match this accomplishment with a particular reward, right? Medium to medium, right? You're trying to match it up. So it's like, okay, I'm going to binge watch, which is what I did yesterday, because I've been freaking putting in work, man. It's today is the 90-day, today is the 90th day. I gotta do that on the stories. The 90th day of building Mindset Matters, y'all. We 3 months in. All right, we got the class running. We getting new people. All right, shout out to Prachita. All right, Pratch, who's gonna join me on the show, y'all. So look her up. She's freaking amazing. All right. Very young and an incredible person that I met online, and we vibed right away. It's freaking amazing. So thank you for being here, Pratch. Really, really, truly appreciate you. Appreciate everybody that's on here. But so today is the 90-day anniversary of building Mindset Matters, y'all. So um well, yesterday I did a bunch of work, which is what I was talking about. um Building the program, figuring out the systematic way that I want to have y'all go through the course. And man, went to a nice spot. Oh, that's a whole nother topic. I went to a beautiful spot where it helped me to just think, block, and focus. But it's yeah, it's freaking, it's amazing, y'all. Sorry, I'm losing track of what I was talking about. But listen, the medium-sized goal. Okay, so 90 days, mindset matters. So what are we gonna do? What I do yesterday, I binged watched Obi-Wan with my brother, right? When I'm by my brother's house, I'm like, yo, I'm about to check out the new Obi-Wan Kenobi series, right? And looking at it, and so, even then though, sometimes I'm working because I'm analyzing the freaking movie, like, or the show. I'm analyzing the show, looking for the hidden messages, looking for the things that apply to me. It's a couple things I caught in there. I'm like, oh, here we go. And it's weird because I like to identify with those characters. So Obi-Wan said something yesterday, and I automatically placed it on me. Right, I placed it on myself. He was like, "Oh, I had a brother when I was younger, but I don't really remember him. We got separated at birth." I immediately was like, "That was me." And y'all, I'm telling you, y'all could be like, dude, Kev is a fool. But I'm telling you, your life is how you make it, man. Your life is, if you want it to be a movie, if you want it to be a movie, it can be a movie. All right. If you want it to be a movie, it can be a movie. And so that's what I decided to do. I was like, it was me. It was me. And I'm literally thinking that the whole time. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna be the next person that come out. That's It's gonna be Obi-Wan's stepbrother, or Obi-Wan's brother, or something like that. But anyway, so I watched maybe like four shows yesterday. All right. Because I finally, after I did, I don't even know how many hours of work. I woke up yesterday. Let's see, from I don't know. The workout, the making the videos, 5:30 to I stopped probably really working on stuff at like yeah, it was like 5 to 5. So I put in like 12 hours. All right. Um, I think that's 12 hours. But anyway, so the reward to that was like, yo, Kev, totally drop off, okay, and just binge watch Obi-Wan with your brother, Reward. It's a reward. That was a sizable reward though, because I don't sit and watch TV like that no more. All right. So I was like, okay, but it's the 90-day anniversary, and you just really came up with a really good program structure. Like it was a lot. I did a lot yesterday. I was fixed a couple things on the clothing website. Like it was a lot, man. This even the restaurant I was at, I go to this rooftop bar. She was like, dude, you always working. I was like, that's just how I go, man. If I had the opportunity, because yesterday I don't have the kids, right? So that's the agreement that their mom and I have, to where Wednesdays I'm off. And man, what I used to do when I didn't have the kids, oh my goodness, I'll be working literally the entire day, y'all. I get addicted to it. I'm so addicted to it because it's like playing my own video game. It's like building my own. It's building your own life, man. It's really amazing when you start to get into this space. When you really start to figure out what you want to do, where you want to go, how you want to do it. It's pretty amazing, y'all. So I'm encouraging you guys to start. You guys start the process of finding yourself though to go into that realm to be able to start doing that. And then things will happen for you. But then the large reward. All right, let's not go too far. Let's go into the large reward to cap this off. All right, the large reward, y'all. That's that vacation. That's that big trip. Okay. And I highly, highly recommend. I haven't yet, but it's in the works. I got my passport finally. All right. Highly recommend it. Get out of the country, man. Get out of the country. So what would be a large task or a large thing that you accomplish? That's gonna be after I get a good solid year. A good solid year in having mindset matters and having the program completed and well, actually, it might be the program completion, the Mindset Matters program, because man, it's going to be very extensive. It's going to be very extensive. It's a full 90-day transformation. I got to make a lot of videos. There's a lot of type form, background, IT stuff that I have to do. There's a lot, so that might be a large reward for getting that completed. But also to keep in mind that if I when I keep this for a year sustained and running, that's going to be a major accomplishment to go ahead and take a vacation. So, like 2 weeks, I mean, at that point, it's up to you. If a month is long enough, if 2 weeks is long enough, if a week is long enough, if that's a big reward to you, then that's a big reward to you. All right. But keep it. I always say with these things, keep it in proportion to what you did. And so it's good to fast, so to speak, from rewarding yourself, right? From eating cookies, from desserts, from any of the recreational things you like to do. Just try to abstain from it, and then when there are certain things that you do, reward yourself with that. And what that does, y'all, here's the major key. Okay, what that does is it trains your mind to do those tasks more easily because it knows it's going to get a reward. That is the major key. That's one of the major things I have learned. I'm gonna tell y'all the book, man. The book, one of the greatest books I've ever read, and I'm gonna probably go through it again, is Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book is legendary, y'all. I'm telling you, it's so freaking legendary, man. When I grabbed the concepts of just making small improvements over time and letting it compound upon itself changed the freaking game for me, y'all. I'm telling you, it changes the entire game because sometimes we try to take on all of this stuff, all of these tasks, all of these things, and it's like you don't have to get that crazy. You don't have to get that wild and be like, yo, I'm gonna put the whole house on my back. I'm gonna put the whole team on my back. It's like, no, just do little things and let it add up. All of these things that I have, being able to put up the clothing store, being able to go live, life, on this. All of this stuff was little learnings over the course of like 5 years, y'all. And now I can literally, boom, just dump it all out and be like, yo, I'm back online. Here's the company, here's what's going on. Like, because the little small things over time I learned, I was able to compile into my own, well, it's just my knowledge, it's my information that I have now. I just know how to do this stuff because over time I was learning little bit by bit along the way. And now I'm able to structure something like this. Now I'm able to lead and guide with these type of things, and build programs and do this stuff, is because over time, the small things, and then learning them, and then refining that process, repeating it, repeating it till I get good at it, is where I'm able to. And I'm, come on, man, I'm coming out with content every day, y'all. Like, to think about the Mindset Matters Monday, Think Tank Tuesday, Who Am I Wednesday. Like, I'm putting I'm putting this to the test, y'all. I'm putting it to the test, because some days I'll be like, okay, how do I motivate? I'm stretching my brain. I'm putting myself up against the wall. Like, come on, Kev, you got to perform. Come on. I want you to perform. I want you to perform at the highest level. Like, all of those videos, it's not easy, y'all. And it's just me. Usually people use other people, their voices and stuff like that. And they just, it's easy for me to find some motivational stuff and then compile it and edit it down. But to think of what to say and then edit it after that, oh, I'm stretching. I'm stretching hard. Okay. So I want you guys to understand that even though I'm doing that, the reward is going to come after the major culmination of the whole thing. So like a year or something like that. But again, let's not get off track. We had small, we had medium, and we had large rewards. And it is important for you to understand that you must reward yourself, because what is it going to do? It's going to program your mind that this activity gets me a reward, because that's how we built. That's just how we built, y'all. So if you really want to get really deep into it, I would say download that audiobook, man. It's freaking amazing. He talked about, I've mentioned this before too. He talked about these cyclists, man. It was like, I don't know if it was Europe or somebody else, these cyclists that just kept losing the Tour de France, kept losing. But then what did they start doing? They started doing these real small changes to the bikes, real small changes to the outfits, real small changes to the routines. And all of a sudden they start crushing everybody like 2 3 years later. They started crushing the Tour de France. People was like, what is going on? They came out of nowhere. It's because over time they made little adjustments, little fixes, little habit changes, and it smashed the competition over time, because it compounds upon itself. When you make a 1% improvement over a year, that's 365% plus. Okay. If you make one improvement, 1% improvement, that could be, I mean, that could be as easy as just saying like, okay, you know what? No snacks for today. Or, I don't know, wake up and, meditate for 5 minutes. I mean, anything that is, that can be beneficial to you, because you know it. I don't have to tell you. You know what's beneficial for you, right? And so it's like, just just go ahead and go into it and do it and create your world. Create your world that way. You will see it. And once you test it out and you see it, it's going to trip you out. Because that's what happened to me. It tripped me out. I was like, wait a minute. So I've been listening to all of this stuff and I haven't been applying it. And then I apply it and now I see that it works. What? Why didn't anybody tell me? It's like, but they've been telling me. They've been saying, yo, this stuff works. We just don't apply it, man. We just don't apply it. I'm telling you, if you put some hardcore application in, it'll change your life, y'all. All right. All right. So yeah, didn't want to go too long on here. Please shoot me some questions, or if you guys have any comments, or anything other than that. Don't want to make the lives too long of me rambling on about different things. But I'll shout out everybody that I see here with the comment. Crazy Legs, good morning, sir. Good morning, Mark Man. What's up? Pratch, of course, thank you very much for being on here. I can't wait for our next show. Y'all look out for our next show. I'm going to post on next Tuesday, where we talk about how we kind of meet and then we go over different things, different mindset topics, talk about the earth. We kind of ramble on a little bit ourselves too. It's a pretty cool, it's a pretty cool interview. But we're going to start something weekly, to where we talk about different mindset topics, maybe about the earth. I'm still formulating that in the works here. We both are, but yeah. Inez, what's up, man? What's up, Sharon? What's up? Or Sharon? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Sharon or Sharon? My bad. My bad. Brandon, what's up? What's up, man? Brandon, what's popping? Jenna, what's up? Yes, 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 indeed, man. So recognize that you guys are all freaking legendary. All right, everybody that's on here that decides to tune into this, you are legendary. You're not attracted to this because you're not. I'm telling you, it's what I learned in the process of building the 3T company is that the top individual, what I learned about business, the top individual, what they do is they attract themselves. So y'all can see me come on here talking all crazy, doing all of this stuff, whatever. But you are just like me. You feel it. You feel like I do. You like, man, I got some legend in me. And you want to let it out. I'm just the one that's letting it out. Right. And so we're connected that way. But you got it. You got it. Right. So anyway, stay tuned, y'all. Stay tuned for the Mindset Matters program, which I'm going to launch very soon. If you want to do something, if you're on YouTube, take the concentrated strength assessment here in the description. All right. Join our free Facebook group if you haven't joined that either. And come on, get some gear. Get some gear, y'all. The Mindset Matters crown. Never leave home without your crown on. All right. Never leave home without your crown on, y'all. Zach, yes, what's popping, bro? All right. Oh yeah, George's core workout. Oh yeah. I missed George's core workout. I told him we were gonna talk, man. We gotta set something up. I gotta hit him up. It's freaking crazy stuff, man. There's so much to do, so many people to talk to. But yeah, I didn't even do core because I was focused on making those shots, man. I was like, nope, skip the core workout. I'm shooting shots today because I couldn't get off the top of the key. And I looked at the time and I'm like, man, my time's up. Well, that's how it goes. But yes. Yes, no, thank you. Thank you for being on again. Look forward to that. Again, y'all look her up. Look up Pratch on Earth on TikTok. And then her full name is on Instagram. And so, yeah, it's on and popping, y'all. It is on and popping. So remember to focus on the good. Okay. Remember to focus on the good. And always, always remember that mindset matters more than anything else. All right. So yeah, if nobody had anything else, love you guys very, very much. Thank you for sharing your energy with me because you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. But the more we can get together like this, the better it'll be. All right. We are all legends out here. We trying to change the world, y'all. I know you are. I know you are. That's why you here. That is why you're here. And that's why you can feel this, is because it's in you. It's in you. All right. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Again, look forward to all of those things. Of course, like, subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, all of the above. But yeah, thank you very, very much. And you have a great rest of the week. Make it great. All right. Anytime. Out.